Big night on The Voice here on Local 4. Michigan's own Brayden Lape is performing in the final 8.
2 performances tonight, and then tomorrow is elimination day. Jason Colthorpe here after catching up with, he's the youngest contestant on the show.
Yeah.
You'd never know it in talking to him, by the way. He couldn't stop talking. We had a great conversation, caught him between rehearsals, and chatted about a lot, including the pressure at this stage, which he says isn't the toughest part.
We started this whole journey in June.
A lot of numbers dot Brayden Lape's musical 6-month journey on The Voice. 106 contestants made it to this year's blind auditions. 176 have ever made it to the final 8, and now he's one of them. This 16-year-old from a small town where there's just 98 kids in his high school class. Quite different from Los Angeles.
You know, there's a ton of famous people here. And, you know, where I'm from, there's not much. It's just you're pretty famous if you hit the game-winning shot around your town.
The town of Grass Lake is technically a village. It keeps him pretty grounded in La La Land, but it also makes for the biggest downside of this competition.
It's been awesome just being here and getting this experience, but, you know, home is... It's kind of ties into this song I sang last week. Home is where the heart is. I feel like how a lot of people are feeling now, just because this journey's been so long, and you miss home, you miss your friends, you miss your family.
A kinship with his coach Blake Shelton seemed destined, with Shelton also a small-town guy who started young, heading to Nashville when he was just 17. It all adds up to an attitude of whatever happens, happens.
If I was meant to win it, then I will, and then I'll just continue going on with my life. If I don't, I'm just going to put out music and continue with this journey and learn as I go.
He's got a great... I like him to win this thing because he almost doesn't care if he wins it. I asked him about the hair, of course. As a good journalist, you know, you have to. How much fan mail does the hair get? Well, he said he hasn't been home in a month and a half, so he doesn't actually know about actual mail, but he does occasionally get the messages on Insta.
He is as cute as he gets. How old is he again?
16.
Just 16.
Been playing the guitar since he was in 5th grade. Picked it up during the pandemic to just start writing some things, and some good coming out of it.
At 16 seems so comfortable and
really.
within himself on
Sure.
stage. Really self-assured.
Small town roots really grounding.
Let's go, Brayden. Have a great night tonight. We're going to be pulling for him all the way.